right, welcome to 2026 WWE World in Las Vegas for Wrestlemania 42. We came here last year. It was at a different convention center. They say it's bigger and better this year. I'm going to let you be the judge. I paid $82 with my 20% discount. And now we're going to find out if I got my money's worth. Stay tuned.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody out there to waste time with you.
My first observation is that the lines and the crowd control are already better. It's very easy to get in. If you buy it online, you scan, you see there's really no wait. All right, here we are, WWE World. Wrestlemania 42. We did this last year, and it was fun, so we'll do it again this year. My first problem is the music. So there's the Tattoo Pavilion. There's the championship title. There's the champion. A lot of champions here. And let's take a look around. Hall of Fame 2026. Here's the inductees: Dennis Rodman, AJ Styles, Stephanie McMahon, Demolition, the Immortal Match, Hulk Hogan versus Andre Giant. Let's take a look at the Hall of Fame inductees memorabilia. Here's AJ Styles gloves from TNA, NJPW, and WWE. AJ Styles WWE title with the side plates. His TNA title. And AJ Styles inducted into the Hall of Fame. Sid, Psycho Sid, I like to call him Sid Vicious because that was his name. And Bad News Brown. Here's Sid's referee shirt. Wrestlemania 3, a mortal moment. Here's Andre the Giant's, I guess they call that a singlet. And there's Hulk Hogan's tights and boots. I'm not sure these are the real ones, but maybe they would be. And we'll take a look. Last year they had a thing where you could hit Dominic Mysterio with a chair. This year you can smack a dummy like you were Stephanie McMahon. It's something a little different. This is the slapping photo op. You go up and they'll take a photo of you with a Stephanie slap. That's good, that's better. Signed by The Undertaker and AJ Styles. day they set a different price. It says prices start at $55, but you can only get $55 on Monday when they're only open for a few hours. But today, which is Friday, the price was $99, I believe, and then there's service charges. We found the 20% off discount code. It was $82 to get in here. For your $82, you get to see the exhibits, and you may see a free wrestler or so that you probably never heard of, but everything else is an additional charge, and a steep additional charge. So the question is, has this been ruined? Is it overpriced? Well, we're going to look around and see if we think we're going to get our $82 worth. If you had a family of 4 and you didn't have the discount, you're going to pay close to $500 when you add the service fees. There's the champ. And it's getting crazy. In 1985, when I went to Wrestlemania 1, I didn't expect this, as I don't think many people did. But I say about everything, if people want to spend the money, it will continue. And it looks pretty busy. It's probably 11 a.m. There's memorabilia everywhere. There's a mask worn by Ray Ripley, War Games 2024. Now, I didn't see this last year, but an actual wrestling match. Did this last year, but I didn't see it. But they do have a couple matches, 2 matches a day. This one is actually for the NXT Championship, so I mean that's good for something, and people are sort of crowding around. But we're trying to figure out if we can get our $82 worth. I did get a pack of cards, and then I got a digital card, a Dirty Dome Mysterio digital card that I added to my Fanatics wallet that they force you to have. And I could have it mailed to me, or I could trade it. They're teaching you the art of fanatics collecting. And let's see what else is around here. This is the Funko booth where you can pop yourself. I couldn't imagine they would do that for free, but you can buy some pops, which is pretty cool. And just when you thought Funko was completely dead, here they are. So what it looks like is you can pop yourself into a WWE exclusive, and then you can have it shipped to you, which means you will pay for that, obviously. But so you go up to the machine and you pop yourself, and then you can have it mailed to you. A lot of strange stuff going on around here. I mean, there's a lot to see. Is there $82 to see? And that's just for one person with a 20% discount. But it seems like people are having fun. I'm sort of enjoying it. I'm not as big a wrestling fan as I once was. I consider myself to be a casual fan. I was looking at flowers. I missed the end of the match. I didn't think the title was going to change hands in a convention center, but
champion in the rest of the roster, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for being the best fans in the world. And say it with me, we are NXT!
all right, so it's all Latino wrestlers, and this company makes the clothing, and the flowers are just part of the set. The Adrian Adonis barbershop, beauty shop, flower shop. Anyway, that's the company, and it's a set. All right, it's a Hulkamania experience. Hulk still rules. We're gonna take a look and see what they have. I didn't know about this, so see what's going on here. They say if you see something, say something. Wait a second. This guy's stealing hubcaps. Right in the middle of WWE World, this guy's stealing a truck. I bet it. Where is somebody I could tell? There goes the champ. Good to see you, champ. It's interesting. Do you think he said, spend the day, work on the car? Work on the old Ram at the convention center. See if I see any more champs. There's less champs this year. People walking around with title belts. Oh, there's some over there. Over here, they do the ring entrances, which is fun. You pick the wrestler you want to imitate. They'll play the music, and you come down the aisle. And sort of a fun little thing to do. That is also free, included in your price. AJ Lee. So this is the Hulk Hogan experience, I suppose, but they are really running this line slow. I don't know what's in here that's taking so long, but this has been the longest wait so far. Last year we went to the Triple H exhibit, it took 2 minutes. I mean, I don't know. That's the Money in the Bank winner right there. Just walking around amongst the people. This is my childhood right here. I definitely had that. definitely had this. I was pumping iron with this thing. Crazy. Mean Gene Wrestlemania photo op. say, I mean, you kind of get your money's worth just looking at all this stuff that you may never have gotten to see. Some definitely cool stuff. So the Hulk Hogan Museum, I don't know if it was really even advertised. I didn't know what to expect. I wondered why the line was so long, and the answer was because there was just so much stuff to see in there. Stuff I had as a kid. Brought back a lot of memories. And so that was definitely fun. I mean, I think if you really like wrestling, of all eras, maybe paying $100 isn't so bad. The part that's maybe a little scary is when you get into the photo ops. Some of them you're paying $250 or more. Now this is the free row. This is where you can meet people for free. And maybe one of them will be the stars of tomorrow. You don't know. Some referees. Referee row, yeah. This is referee row. Not sure I'd want to wait in line to meet the referees, but you did. There they are. Referee row. This is where you check in for your photo ops, pick up your pictures. AJ Styles. It's 100 as well. Logan Paul is $306. To give you an idea, that's just for a picture. Stephanie McMahon, $247. Could you imagine that you would pay more for a picture with Logan Paul than you would Stephanie McMahon? So this is where you come to find out when your photo op is going to take place. Times, who's here. It's Friday, so there's no, SmackDown tonight, but there's no Wrestlemania matches. So some people can be here, and the old wrestlers can be here. You go into one of these booths, and you see what you paid for. And hopefully you don't cry. There's the champ, tag team champ. Good to see you, champ. This is why the prices are so crazy. Oh, there's the champ. Good to see you, champ. But this is why, because people are paying it. Millions and millions of dollars, and you can't even get a glimpse. You have to go behind the curtain to get worked over. This is the meet and greet line for Papa John's Pizza. You can meet it and greet it and eat it as well. These people here picking up their custom-made Funko Pops. This here is the Mattel booth where you can see some of the latest toys from Mattel. Look at all that. It's pretty cool to see the LJN reissues. I don't think these are all available yet. I could do without the Jelly Roll one. What does that have to do? I don't know. Maybe that's an exclusive. And then Jake the Snake with the snake. That's the first one. That was the first wave. Second wave. It's pretty cool. Vegas display. Don't know what's going on over there. Well, hanky-panky. I guess whatever happens in Vegas.
I would love that shirt. I'll buy it for you.
Maybe demolitions in there. I feel like I need this. Look at that, Piper's Pit. Cool. Piper's Pit set. I don't collect too much wrestling stuff, but I feel like I gotta have that. Again, a line to spend. Good to see you, champ. A line to spend more money, but people want to see the Superstore. Last year it was like a Walmart. If you haven't seen my video from last year, go ahead and check it out. We'll link it at the end of this video. All right. This is the WWE Superstore. I mean, wow, where do you even start? Crazy this is. Alright. See if I could get a George the Animal Steel shirt while I'm here. Maybe I could get an Ivan Putski hoodie. Jeez. John Cena, thank you shirts. John Cena section. Some shirts that say Vegas on it. You get a Cody Rhodes jacket. What that is? It's a Vegas Nightmare. There's exclusive Vegas shirt. Let's see how much that'll run you. $40. One-sided. The Randy Orton section is jumping right now. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, this is a big section. This is like everything. Oh, if you have anxiety, it's a nightmare.
Oh yeah, right.
CM Punk, Danhausen, that's a new edition. He wasn't here last year. Let's go look at toys and things. I mean, it's hard. I mean, people, it's like Disney. People don't know how to walk. People get excited. This is the Dennis Rodman merch booth. Can you believe that? He must have did a good job negotiating. And there's other people here too, but this, I guess, Pac's son made these shirts. I'm kind of seeing it now. Probably more money. Overpriced, I'm saying. So there's the champ. Champ, good to see you. And look at all these Funko Pops. $15. Really seem a little older. Wow. Yeah, it gets a little claustrophobic. And I'll be honest, a little much for me. And it goes all the way back. They have an entrance for people who just want to come here. Usually that's a long line, but I mean, nobody's paying attention to where they're walking. I'm filming and still paying more attention. All of these licensing deals and brands all making their own merch. It's a little crazy. I guess this is Legends merch. I mean, they've learned. Market that Hall of Fame. $40, get yourself a Demolition t-shirt. I'm sure they're flying off the shelves. Look at that. This year's induction shirt. Kind of cool. I mean, if you can only buy it here, it's cool. If you can buy it online, then maybe it's not exciting. All right, let's check out the memorabilia store. It's a little quieter in here than it was last year. You could definitely spend your last penny in here. The line isn't bad though. You know, they said they'd make it bigger and they did. And I think that there's more places now to get rung up or rung out. let's get a look at some prices. These are blank 8x10s. So if you're going to an appearance and you don't have anything to get signed, after they charge you $300, they'll charge you $10 for this is what I noticed that sometimes the legends are a little cheaper now. This one is $79.99. This music is monetized, obviously. $43 or $50. New racket to have the exclusive. $10 more. You get an exclusive. I mean, it looks cool. Got the authentication stuff. John Cena is going to cost you, but at least you get that quality signature. Huh. Danhausen. Only $60 today only. Yeah, I'm noticing the older wrestlers are a little cheaper. Not the Undertaker, but Rhea Ripley exclusive. That'll run you $120, and it's numbered out of 50. Pretty cool. Austin will cost you $3.19. Mankind, Mick Foley, who is no longer even involved in the company, $80. Maybe you came here and you said, you know what I could use? I could use a turnbuckle, a signed turnbuckle. Well, here's your chance. Only $500. You can get a Roman Reigns CM Punk turnbuckle, limited edition, 25. That could be yours. If the place is. There's a Mr. T. Oh, there's some flu. A lot of germs in there. Mr. T, it looks like it's $900. And then if you want to get a championship, if you want to be the champ, you could get it right here. The champ is here. They have autographed ones too, which I guarantee you are $1 million. Look at all this. Even the toys are signed. Now the Fanatics got involved. Everything is signed. AJ Lee hat, $90. Let's take a look at some signed Funko Pops. All right, what do we got here? Undertaker Pops, $300. Steve Austin Pops, $400. Hulk Hogan Pops, only $279. That's the most interesting sale here. Shows you that they got stuck with some. Roman Reigns, $250. Steve Austin is $400. Hulk Hogan is $279. And deceased. I mean, I think if you didn't have a Hogan Pop, it's pretty cool. But they don't have the classic one that I like. Side figures. I hope you're able to see some of this. I'm really saving you guys a lot of trouble coming here because it is tight, it is congested, and the chance of illness is very high. I mean, you wonder, did Hulk Hogan sign 1 billion of these? $299, you can get a nice elite figure. Not the best signature on that one, but that one's crazy. Oh, there's the Undertaker. He looks a little shorter in person. Yeah, it's funny. I thought he was much taller. Oh, good to see you, Taker. A little high on the... Yeah, very hard if you have crowd issues. Now, look, I knew coming in it would be crowded, but it's a little stressful in here. But I got a whole store over there for championship titles. But because the place has gotten bigger, like I said, it's easier to check out. They've got so many sections that, like, let's say you just wanted a program. A lot of people just want to get a program or one t-shirt. Well, it's not that bad this year because they have more registers. And it's spread out. So here's some event t-shirts, and like, look at this. Yeah, but this is for the championship titles. Like, no, I think you can ring out anything up here. No wait. Right now it's Friday. It's probably 1 o'clock. I mean, look at it. Everything you could think of. It's all here. So it's two-sided. It's not a different program. They just put the Hall of Fame on the back. But $25 for a program is a pretty good price in my eyes, and $5 for a souvenir cup. So while I complain about everything being overpriced, $25 for a program, $5 for a cup. They kind of divided the lines. Like, this line is just to buy those 3 event shirts. But if you want stuff, you're gonna have to get on multiple lines, I guess. Because I think they'll only ring up these shirts. I'll tell you, the word is that next year they're gonna do this in Saudi Arabia. Can you picture this happening in Saudi Arabia? I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're losing a lot of casual fans. I think that they'll probably open the store and maybe show it on closed circuit TV, because people love this, but you can't have appearances with current people. At this point, I'm just babbling. I don't know if words can stress how insane it is. I mean, the billions and billions of dollars. There's people walking around with 20 bags of merch each. And it's insane. I've never seen more merch for an event ever. Look at all this. So if you're ringing up, this is how it goes. They hold up signs. Look how many registers are open, though. But when they hold up the sign, they send you to it. Pretty much no wait. I mean, virtually no wait, which is pretty cool. And you know, there's something for everybody. Not everything was expensive. So while I look at this, let's reflect. Did I get my $82 worth? I'm glad I got the 20% discount, but yeah, I had fun. It was a little crazy. If you have anxiety or scared or nervous in crowded places, I mean, probably wouldn't be at a wrestling event, but maybe go early in the morning. But I enjoyed this experience. It'd be nice if they put you in these Hell in a Cells and then just hoist you up over the building. You know what I mean? So I don't think that, for insurance reasons. But I mean, that's a fun photo op. There's a lot of photo ops. I think here you can jump. I mean, maybe that's for kids, but it's like a bouncy. If you wanted to get here and have a mutiny on the bouncy, you can jump right there. I just learned that you jump off the rope and then they print out a trading card for you. That's pretty cool. You got to fill out a waiver, one person at a time. You must be between 40 pounds and 300 pounds. That rules out most of the crowd. Some of the crowd. I feel like I need to guesstimate everybody's weight online. Make sure that no one's over. He's fine. So he's going to jump. Like a flounder flop, or Flintstone flop. I think he did the Flintstone flop. That was kind of like the Flintstone flop. I think he threw out his back. So it seems like you can talk to her, Raquel Rodriguez. I guess this is like a live chat. How weird.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, but you can't say that and say you like La Primera.
Looks like they got beef.
She's fighting her though, and that's my grandma. That's my
She's
sister,
gonna come
man.
out of there. She's gonna come out of there and beat his ass.
Listen, I don't like Stephanie. So if I don't like Stephanie and you like me, then you don't like Stephanie.
You know what? That makes sense.
Facts. I know.
I'm supposed to equal one too right now.
Exactly. Listen, you're either for La Familia or you're
Crazy. She's
Yeah. Of all time ever got there we go.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, so everybody that's standing here, I'm going to remember all of your faces. If I see you guys cheering for Stephanie Bakir tomorrow, you're all going to get one from Raquel. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, deal. I love it. Great. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
seen a press conference with a person video in a box.
Good. Who's on your shirt right there? I can't see too far, but
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Nice shirt. Where's your Raquel Rodriguez shirt?
I don't have one yet.
And why?
Oh.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, but I can't put all everything in my back.
Just like that, Sheamus hanging out in the W2K26 video game. Another photo op for you. The LJN Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Hogan is the one that I remember. Those of you who are planning ahead for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia, I mean, I think they'll sell you a package. Danhausen is definitely one of the biggest things at this event, and this is Danhausen. Uh-oh. That's kind of fun. How cool. What a fun surprise. The actual guy came down ringside with the fans. Everything here is a gimmick. It's merchandise everything, but I like that the Ultimate Warrior's draws are just randomly behind the bar, cash bar.
What's going on, guys? You guys excited for WrestleMania? I know, me too. Because why? You know why, right? Like tomorrow, we're gonna have a new women's champion. It's a big weekend for the Judgment Day. I'm glad all of you are here to witness it. Judgment Day is coming home with all the gold. JD2. That's right.
All right, well, that's going to do it. I hope I showed you everything you wanted to see, including the gigantic Danhausen Pillow Buddy from WWE World 2026. I don't think we're going to be able to do it next year, even though I think Vegas is a perfect place for it. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.